Today on Tamron Hall, it's not your average Friendsgiving. This one's bringing flavor, feeling, and the kind of connection you can't fake. The powerhouse voice of Kirby, the Mississippi native whose viral song-a-day journey made her a sensation. She's here with an exclusive performance from her new album, Miss Black America. And he couldn't find his people, so he built a global community.
How does that feel?
It makes me want to do more.
And the woman turning one bold idea into a movement, creating real spaces for women to connect and belong.
We have women flying in from all over the world.
Plus, at 6'9", his viral meetups for tall people is taking friendship to new heights.
What gift do you get in return?
It's something that gets me every single time.
It's Friendsgiving. Tamron Hall starts now.
I give you everything I am. You give it back to me and more. We're gonna make our dreams come true and live a good life, good life, good life.
So much for joining wherever you are. Hello, Tamron. I see you. Have a sit down. I am so excited about today. Thank you. Have a sit down. Listen, I am so in love with this show today because I promise by the end of this hour, you are going to want to be friends with every single person who sits on this stage. Which is perfect because today is Friendsgiving. So listen. Okay, so here's the deal. I have to be honest with you. The minute I heard our first guest, Kirby's voice, I was actually in my car and I was like, pull over, Tamron, who is this? You know, when you search, so Spotify, Shazam, who is this? Who is this? Her music is powerful. It is poignant. It is Southern. It is everything I think you want in a friend, a truth teller, right? So here's the deal. This is so amazing. So Kirby burst onto the scene in 2012, turning the industry on its head. She did this thing that went viral. It's called Song a Day, dropping a new song for 365 days straight, right? But here's the deal. On day 302, Rock Nation signed her, and the rest is history. She went on to write music for stars Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, eventually going solo with her acclaimed debut EP, Sis. Now, the Mississippi native is making waves. Her new album is called Miss Black America. I am telling you, when I heard her viral song, Nasty, it stopped me in my tracks. It is blowing up on social media. People are using it to speak to the moment that we're in now. Take a look. Congratulations on all of this. You know, you are my dream friends gift. First of all, you've been my dream guest since I first heard your voice blaring out of my car. Here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I think a good friend inspires us to level up.
Yeah.
When I heard that a song a day, it just made me think, am I taking big enough swings? You want friends that encourage you through their journey. Yeah. That's your testimony.
Yeah.
Go out there and get it. Try it. Do something different.
You have to. You know what? When you drop out of college, honey, I don't encourage you to do it. I don't endorse you to do it. But you know what? I was in the middle of Mississippi my first love, it's funny how things happen and you're able to tell the story. My first love ended up passing away in a car accident. And he had gotten a full ride to Berklee College of Music, was 10 times as more talented than me. And I was like, God, if somebody's life can be this cut short, I gotta do everything in my power to live empty. And every song that's in me, it's gotta come out.
And so now your first full album, Miss Black America.
Come on.
You said
I like how you say it.
I do. And I love that this is a love letter, as you said, to your ancestors, to your grandmom, Cora. This is their story.
Oh, Lord, you trying to make me cry, Cousin Tam.
Cousin Tam, that's so Southern. Okay, because see, where I'm from, I'm going to get really Southern.
Come on
where
now.
I'm from, they say cuttin'.
Cutting, you know.
And that means cut. I know all you Yankees in here are like, what just happened? What just happened?
What's the spelling?
And I was so honored to hear that a very special member of the Tam fam happens to be your mom, Dorothy, and she flew in from Mississippi this morning with your sister, Kimberly. I've been trying to book you for weeks and months. Had I known your mama and I see eye to eye, I would have called your mama.
You could have called her direct on
your
it.
mama. Your origin story, as I said, it's almost like a superhero origin story where, you know, somebody faces this adversity, this pain, and then they find a way forward. The song A Day, were all of these in a diary? Where they were just pouring out?
No, you know what? I tell people say, well, how did you think of a song a day? I think if you go to Mississippi long enough, baby, you sitting there quiet, you look at a wall, honey, the wall will start singing to you, the cow will start singing to you. And so I just tapped into that, you know, and they just were pouring out. And then again, it goes back to the grief and the loss and the hunger. Like I said, something in my life has to change. Right. And I feel like if someone looked at me and they said, well, I don't know if she got this, I don't know if she got this, but if they could see I had the hard work, I just think I thought they would have given me a chance. And
I want to play our audience 2012 on day one of the project.
No.
Take a look.
There ain't no wrong in it. No, there ain't no crying.
Your voice, it just gives you, I just watched the audience, it literally just crawls up your skin and just penetrates your heart. When did you know this gift was in you?
To God be the glory. You know what? We come from a very small town in Mississippi, a town called Eudora. And I tell you, when I go there, my cousin is on the piano, another cousin is singing, my daddy is on the front row. So it's just, I grew up in a church of 20 or so people, that they were all family. Wow. And they would let me as a kid, honey, grab the mic and I'll sing what I needed to sing, and they never shamed me. I probably wasn't keeping the key, but they just, they kept me going. They said, sing, baby, sing, baby. And I think that's when I learned, like, oh, God, like, there's a way to connect to people.
I'm gonna start crying.
Don't you cry, goddamn, no!
I am, because, you know, listen, I'm a mom of a 6-year-old, and I know that it doesn't necessarily come from a parent. It can come from a teacher. It can come from somebody in the church. It can come from a neighbor. When you tell that kid, go on and do that. Try that.
Try that.
And it builds confidence that you step out on faith.
It does.
And you take that swing.
Yeah.
You started as a songwriter, and I did not know this. You co-wrote one of my favorite songs, 4 or 5 Seconds, with Paul McCartney and Rihanna and Kanye. That song hits me to my core.
Really?
Oh, man.
Because it's Southern at its core, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's just like, and when Paul McCartney came on and Rihanna, I was like, this is, and I did not know that you were behind that hit. You also co-wrote Beyonce's Die With You.
That's a special
and you said that Beyonce really taught you that honesty wins. What does that mean?
You know what, for me, I feel like when I pitched that song, I remember writing it, I was in my bedroom, it was raw. I was just playing to keys, just 3 or so chords. And it worked, you know what? And I think a lot of times I used to go to the studio, honey, and I would try to change my voice. I have a really big voice, and I would try to shrink it or sound a little less Southern on the track. But when things started shifting for me was when I tapped into, like, okay, Kirby, where are you from? Who are you? Sing as yourself. And that's when things started to change.
That's when it
in my
happened.
life. Yeah.
Also, for years. Somebody else I love you wrote for Brandy.
Oh yeah, I love me some Brandy.
And you talk about Brandy said to you, why aren't you making your own music? And I think that's another testament. She could say, keep doing this, and I don't want more competition in this space. She said, why are you writing? You need to be out here.
I'm gonna take you one further. She was the first artist to post my song on her Instagram. And that's when I realized, like, I went from having like 3,000 followers, and next thing you know, I woke up to a K. Y'all know when you get that K. I said, the K. She took it that far, you know? So yeah, she was somebody who really sowed that seed of belief again in my life.
With this album, I have to say, it's not just the music, it's a visual journey.
Yes, ma'am.
You are a true artist. When I was looking, as I said, I'm driving, I pull over, I'm like, I need to know more. And next thing you know, I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for the videos, I'm looking for your image because I heard you before I saw you.
Oh, wow.
And then I started to see these visuals of just an artist. Talk to me about the process of matching what we're seeing with what we're hearing.
Let me tell you something. I could not write.
I love you start everything with, let me tell you something, Tamron.
Because you make me feel comfortable, you know? I forget they're there. But no, I went back to Mississippi. I said I couldn't write the record in Mississippi, but I said anything that I can visually do, I want to do it on the land. I want to go back to where my ancestors are. So I think that's why you feel it in the music, is because we are filming in the South with Southerners. I said, if you want a hand in this visual, you got to have a grandmama from Mississippi, an auntie from Mississippi. We got to do your 23andMe, you know? And so I think that's what you feel. You feel the South.
You feel the South, and if you are not Southern, it transports you into this beautiful space. And coming up, Kirby is lighting up this studio, our new best friend, with an exclusive performance just for the Tam Fam. We'll be right back.